only to be administered through hospitals.
Now, the word therapeutics is a noun derived from therapy, another English word with Latin and Greek origin. It's from the Latin verb therapeuin, which literally means to attend to treat, or to cure. In Greek, the word is therapeia, which means to heal.
Hey, Brutus Coriolanus.
From Gomwa Athens.
Alright, so that's how you say it, right? Brutus Coriolanus. Anyway,
from Gomwa Athens.
Let's get into the newspaper review brought to us by First Atlantic Bank. Refreshingly different, and Enterprise Life no matter the season. Enterprise Life is here to give you solutions that guarantee you the best advantage in life. So go on, live your life, and dream big with us. Enterprise, your advantage. But you know, the first whistle is more than just the start of a football match. It ignites passion. It's the start of friendships between you strangers on the same side. It's you screaming your lungs out to cheer your team on, and it's exhilaration of your favorite player scoring that winning goal. It's celebrating your team being crowned champions. That first whistle is just the start of something priceless. Don't just watch it, live it. MasterCard, official sponsors of the UEFA Champions League. And I'll get us into the newspaper headlines here on the Super Morning Show. What do we have?
Well, I've got a daily guide, and banner headline is Campaign on Achievements, Otumfuo cautions Mahama. Also on the front page, soldiers take over town. We know that story, we've been following it. Births registration increased 80%. Baumia swerves political pundits, and concocted Nana stories splashed online. That actually is about the company KRL, an international consultancy which seems to be dragged into some murky stories about the NPP and the president. Okay, Barca president faces vote of no confidence. Muntari and Jan for Kotoko. Oh, okay. Kotoko protocol officer buries wife Saturday. Condolences. Let me leave, Messi tells Barca via fax, and ponders City move. Bayern gets low-key welcome. That's also on the back page of the Daily Guide.
And the Business and Financial Times says easing of restrictions brings back business confidence, according to a report. And entrepreneurship is a journey. Don't feel pressured. And lack of service charter increases cost of doing business, breeds corruption. Back page says 6 banks start GHQR code deployment, and MIDA hands over automated drip irrigation schemes to Cocoa Board.
Right, I've got the Ghanaian Times. Military personnel besiege Domefase. That's the story that we were talking about earlier. After mob attack on 2 soldiers. Police grab 11 notorious land guards at Danfa. We've not abandoned uncompleted government projects. 23 inherited assembly office projects completed. That's Hajia Alima Mahama saying so. Government set to rescue CPC from huge debts. That's the president's. 250 farmers forced to abandon 750-acre rice farms in Bolsa South. A Shaiman Assembly to construct Middle East roads to ease traffic jam. That does it for the Ghanaian Times.
And the Chronicle says military deploys 300 soldiers, choppers in search of 2 missing rifles, and NACOP destroys 67 acres of weed farm. Mahama introduces Nana Jane to Otumfuo. Help us clear our $108 million debt, CPC pleads with Nana. Backpage, shocked Spanish press react to Messi exit. Okay, so that's all about Messi.
Okay, the new crusading guide has Rawlings replies ahoy at last. And that 11-page howler on pages 3, 9, and 10 of the new crusading guide. Ijapa deal sends bad signals to investors, says Seth Tekbe. 97.184 million euro Keta water expansion project takes off. And government will add value to cocoa production. That's the president's assurance. And that does it.
The Daily Statesman says President Akufo-Addo lost new direction at CPC. And be honest with Ghanaians, Otumfuo charges Mahama to admit his wrongs in government. And fireworks in NBC, Rollins throws salvos at Ahoy, all on the front page of the Daily Statesman. Back page, Lionel Messi, Barcelona want to build a team around most important player in the world. And Usain Bolt, Jamaican sprinter, tests positive for COVID-19.
Okay, and the business-focused Business Finder this morning will help remove trade barriers as hosts of AFCFTA. We need to find a way of saying this. Is AFCFTA?
I don't know.
AFCFTA. All right, as host of AFCFTA Secretariat, and that's the Vice President speaking, by the way. COVID-19 will come out stronger. EcoBank is reassuring people, and massive support for ex-Galamseyers is a story on page 9 of the Business Finder.
And the Daily Graphic is the final one I have that says government backs CPC's turnaround efforts and delivering quality education. GES reforms structure. Exercise won't cause job losses. School heads to have more powers. And also on the front page, 120,000 businesses receive COVID-19 support. And back page says, acid woman hauled before court. You can't look at this. And businessman in court for allegedly defrauding Toyota Ghana. That's it on the front and back pages of the Daily Graphic. Let's get into the online news review brought to us by Zenith Bank, in your best interest, and Goal Good Energy. You know, going cashless has never been this convenient and exciting. Goal e-payment system is now compatible with the Ghana Link, that's the GH Link, the national payment platform. Now you can use your GH Link card on Goal POS machine to purchase fuel. GH Link card offers additional payment options for fuel purchases at Goal stations in addition to the Go card. And every fuel purchase is recorded automatically on your monthly bank statement, helping cardholders track and manage their expenses. So, go ahead, use your GH Link card to buy fuel and all lubricants from any of Goal's over 400 stations across Ghana. Go cashless, protect yourself, and stick to all COVID-19 protocols in these times. Goal Good Energy, Goal Yanara Yenze. But you know, a little while ago, we could enjoy warm hugs from family and friends, attend parties, hang out with friends at your favorite pub, and even watch a game of football live at the stadium. Well, we're now in the new normal. We wear face masks, we use sanitizers, and we keep our distance. But no matter the season, you can be sure that Enterprise Life is here for you. We give you solutions that guarantee you the best advantage in life. So go on, live your life, and dream big with us. Download the Enterprise Advantage app today from the Play Store or App Store to sign up for a customized policy or access your statement and more. You could also talk to a life planner or your insurance broker today. Enterprise, your advantage. Now, myjoyonline.com says NCA asks Media Foundation for West Africa to pay 2,000 cedis for information on radio stations shut down. Government deceived, disrespected us. That's according to Entertainment Pundit. Another online story, citynewsroom.com. Dom Farsi boundary issues must be immediately resolved. Captain Sou, urging the military to do that. So, Kucho, on Tuesday, the president actually went to the Bank of Ghana, and while at the Bank of Ghana, he spoke with the governor. He asked him a very simple question about how many people have been paid when it comes to, the banking sector reforms. Listen to what the governor of the Bank of Ghana said.
We had the reform in two phases. The first phase had to do with the banking system, where we revoked the licenses of 9 banks. All depositors were made whole. There was 100% coverage of every depositor in the banks. It's the depositors in the SDI.
They've got their money.
And they got their money.
They had
100%.
access to their money.
Everybody got access to their money. Regarding the banks, the 9 banks that had their license revoked. The data that we have suggests that more than 95% of depositors have been fully paid. So there are just about 5% of depositors who have large amounts. These are the high net worth individuals that were settled with bonds.
Right, so that's the governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, talking about 100% of those who have their deposits at the universal banks being paid, and 95% of those whose monies are in the savings and loans have also been paid. He says it's only those with, very huge amounts that are still, left. So this morning we're going to do something very simple. Many of you have gotten in touch with us. You said, well, our monies have not been paid, our monies have not been paid. We want you to tell us if you have your monies in any of the banks and your money has still not been paid. Just give us a call, because we're getting the Bank of Ghana to address all these concerns here on the Super Morning Show. So the phone lines have been activated on 0302-216-541, 0302-216-541, and then 0244-340437. Do you have money still locked up in any of these financial institutions? Well, the governor says you've been paid. It's only those with huge amounts who've had their monies converted into bonds, which would mature in 5 years. Are you one of those, or your money is not huge? But what even constitutes the huge amounts that the governor of the Bank of Ghana is talking about? That is the conversation we're having this morning on the Super Morning Show, and would love to hear from you. Tell us whether you've been paid or not. Just give us a call on 0302-216-541 and then 0244-340-437. You can also join us on Twitter. Just use the hashtag JoySMS. Kwame is our first caller. Good morning, Kwame.
Yes, answer.
Yes, Kwame.
Good morning.
Good morning. Tell us whether you've been paid.
Investment with Noble Dreams.
You have an investment with?
Noble Dreams.
Okay.
And for some time now, I called the receiver, and he tells me the Noble Dream manager had not submitted their database. And we have about 20,000 customers. None of us has ever received anything from the receiver.
And Noble Dreams is a savings and loans company, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, Kwame. We certainly would get answers to that question, Kwame. We still stay with another Kwame this time around from Kumasi. Good morning, Kwame.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, Kwame. Talk to us.
Yeah. I saved what I do finance. I had an amount of about 150,000. They paid me 20,000, and then later paid me another 30,000. And then I asked what happens to the rest, and they said they have invested it in a bond for 5 good years. So I don't see how the receiver will come out and come and tell us that because of the bond, because when we look at the value for money, what I will use my money for today would be different from what I will use it for in the next 5 years. And mind you, that 5 years bond, it doesn't have any interest whatsoever. So the receiver is not right for him to say that he has paid us because of the bond issuers. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kwame, for joining us. We certainly will get answers to all these. Edu Inada, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, Edu.
Yeah, this is Edu from Adanfo.
Okay, Edu, go ahead.
When they say that they have paid 95%, it's very wrong. Somebody like me, they have received, somebody like me, I have saved with Wealth Vision in Tema. And up till now, I haven't had anything. Not me alone.
You have not been paid?
No.
Okay.
So, the 95%, who are the 95%?
Right, thank you very much, Edu. We certainly will get answers to this question. Sam from East Legon, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. First of all, I want to know whether the Bank of Ghana statement that they are still the deposit relates to institutions that are under the supervisory of Bank of Ghana, or those relating to the Security and Exchange Commission.
Those relating to the Bank of Ghana.
But because I have deposited my money with the First Bank and the Gold Coast Security, and nothing seems to be said about that.
Okay, so that's under the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Okay, so it doesn't apply to...
No, it doesn't apply to the Bank of Ghana.
But I hope you can find time to also discuss this SEC's one as well.
We certainly would find time and discuss that also. Right. Thank you very much, Sam from East Legon. Selassie, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Winston.
Yeah, good morning, Selassie.
My name is Selassie, as you mentioned. I invested with DPS Finance, Microfinance, and what happened was we went to validate our claims, and then later when they paid us, they said they have revalidated our claims and reduced the money that we were supposed to receive. My dad also had an investment with First Allied. He had around 61,000. Just this June, we went to confirm the amount. And then they sent him a message saying that they have validated the amount, and so he's getting 41,000. In this case, they didn't mention anything about investing it in any bonds. That means they have just cut the money to an amount.
Have they paid him?
Yes, the 41,000. So he's supposed to be receiving something around 61,000, and they just said they revalidated the claims and he's getting 41,000.
And in your case, okay, we'll get answers. In your case, how much were you paid?
In my case, I was supposed to get around 35. They gave me 32 and said they revalidated the claims.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Selassie, for joining us. Albert is in Accra. Good morning, Albert.
Hello. Good morning, Winston.
Hi, Albert. Go ahead.
Yes. I have some of my employees. a number of them who had deposits with GN Bank, GN Savings. They have not been settled. And, it's like you don't know where to go to. You go to PwC, you go to wherever they say you go to e-commerce, adjacent, Accra Girls, and nobody seems to be able to help you. So how can these guys be helped? And these are poor people who've got more money there. How can they be helped? They're in difficulty.
Okay.
Who did they talk to?
Great. So what we're going to do now is that we'll get answers to all these questions and concerns. We'll be getting representatives of the Bank of Ghana to address all of this. So just keep listening, okay, Albert?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you very much, Albert, for joining us. Now, we'll continue with the course. We'll get you to join us and, tell us whether you've received your money or not. We're grateful to all of you who joined us this morning. We'll still continue picking your calls because it's not time for us to go for the BBC News brought to us by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us, but that would be after these messages.